Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is ridiculous. From his house.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Today is Monday, March 130th. What year, I don't know. We are back on television with the first of what is hopefully a limited series we call Jimmy Kimmel Live from his house. And this is my house. It's the only room in my house that's not completely crusted in Play-Doh right now. I'm also not making these videos on my iPad anymore. I got a whole system now. I've got 3 cameras, got a few lights. I've got basically the same setup they use to shoot pornos here. The only thing I don't have is people. Everything is being operated remotely tonight, from space. Mike Pence is controlling this show from the Mars rover right now. I hope you had an okay weekend. I had a chilling thought last night. And I hesitate to even mention this because I feel like if I do, it won't happen, so I'm gonna mention it. As bad as this all is, and I'm not talking about the serious stuff, people dying. I'm talking about the inconvenience of staying at home. There is one thing that can make it a lot worse, and that would be if the Wi-Fi goes out. God forbid. Could you imagine? I don't know what I'd even do. I'd probably just go to a rave and surrender to the virus. If someone asked me to choose between Wi-Fi and running water right now, I would drink my pool. My daughters and I played Animal Crossing all day yesterday on Nintendo Switch. Have you seen this game? Oh, right, there's nobody here. Anyway, shout out to Tom Nook and Timmy at the shop. But my point was the internet is still chugging along. It's providing us with hundreds, if not thousands, of entertaining videos to make the days shorter. So many of you have been coming up with and sharing fun and unusual ways, to pass the time. And tonight's is a good one, too. This is our quarantine killer of the night.
Quarantine party!
It's like a party version of Silence of the Lambs. I like that. Well done. You know, for a lot of people like myself, today began our 3rd week of quarantine, and this is when your survival skills start to kick in. This is when we get resourceful. One of the guys who works on our show, an industrious young man named Max, ran out of toilet paper. And obviously you can't just go out and buy it right now. So Max went to Amazon and searched novelty toilet paper, and this is what he found. He found a roll that says, "Holy poop emoji, you're 50. By the way, Max is 29, but his ass is 50. And it's not like anyone's coming over, so good for him. At the White House today, Jim Acosta of CNN snapped this photograph of a White House staffer bringing in rolls of paper towels. I hope those were a gift from Puerto Rico, I really do. The president had his daily press briefing yesterday in the White House Rose Garden, which gave him a chance to use his outside voice outside for a change. And you can see he's really putting out some positive energy.
Why don't you people act? Let me ask you.
You said
why
some
don't
states.
Why don't you act in a little more positive? It's always trying to
My
get you.
question to you
Get you. And you know what? That's why nobody trusts the media anymore.
My
That's
question
why
to you is,
people,
how is that going to
Excuse
impact?
me, you didn't hear me. That's why you used to work for the Times and now you work for somebody else. Read the statement. Read the statement. Read what I said. Who you with Bloomberg, right? I can't imagine that. Excuse me. Ready? Take a look at what I said. I want them to be appreciative of me, okay? And then you cut it off because it's fake news.
You and of your administration,
Listen,
absolutely.
Please, your statement and your response and your answer is a lie.
Mr. President, my second
Go ahead.
question.
That's enough.
Is,
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, my second
Please. That's enough. Look, let me tell you something. Be nice.
He's nice. Why can't everyone else be nice? He just wants us all to be nice. Is that too much to ask? The president also took time during this deadly national emergency to brag about the ratings for his press conferences.
The American public, ultimately, they should be the decider. It's like, if they don't want to watch, they shouldn't watch. And we shouldn't have bigger ratings than The Bachelor, or, as the New York Times said, we have Monday Night Football type ratings. Now, I didn't say that. I have no idea what they are, in a sense, but I know that the Times, they say it's all the news that's fit to print. I say it's all the news that's not fit to print, because I think they are not honest people. But that's okay. But they can't help it. But even they said that the ratings are like Monday Night Football ratings, and that these are like Bachelor finale. That's their end. When the big deal happened, I have no idea what happened because I'm too busy working on this. Somebody will tell me what happened. So, no, I think it's terrible.
You think what's terrible? I thought you were happy. You were happy about the ratings. What is terrible? You know, I hear words coming out of your mouth, but I don't know what they mean. I will say this. It's strange how the New York Times lies about everything except his TV ratings. And by the way, just because people are watching you doesn't mean it's good. Have you heard of The Masked Singer? Right now, half of this country is watching a show about a bunch of toothless meth heads abusing tigers. But the president is very proud of himself and couldn't resist blowing his big orange horn on Twitter, too. He wrote, "Because the ratings of my news conferences, etc., are so high, Bachelor finale, Monday Night Football type numbers, according to the New York Times, the lamestream media is going crazy. Trump is reaching too many people. We must stop him," said one lunatic. See you at 5 p.m. Yeah, let's meet up for unhappy hour. The positive news is the president, for once, appears to have listened to someone. Despite originally saying everybody be back to work by Easter, he announced that he will extend social distancing guidelines through April 30th. So Ferrell has frozen over. I'm honestly surprised he didn't just say he's moving Easter. I spoke to Jesus. He said, "Sir, if you need to move Easter, I will wait to rise again." You know, many, if not every state, is running desperately low on medical supplies, especially ventilators and masks. So Trump, because he can't ever be at fault for anything, has suggested that someone at the hospitals must be stealing them. He said, "Something's going on. Where are the masks going? Are they going out the back door?" Yeah, like someone pinched a crate of silverware from one of his casinos in Atlantic City. What on earth? Is he implying that after work, these nurses get off their 12-hour shift and steal masks so they can go sand a deck in their backyard? You know how when you overhear something at another table at a restaurant and it's so crazy you want to say something, but your wife tells you not to, and then you think about it all night? Our president is the guy sitting at that table. He had another doozy of a press conference today. He invited a group of major business leaders to join him to discuss their efforts to help with emergency relief, including the CEOs of Honeywell, Procter & Gamble, Jockey, United Technologies, and the guy from MyPillow.
Our president gave us so much hope where just a few short months ago, we had the best economy, the lowest unemployment, and wages going up. It was amazing. With our great president, vice president, and this administration, and all the great people in this country praying daily, we will get through this and get back to a place that's stronger and safer than ever.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Please come on up. I did not know he was going to do that, but he's a friend of mine, and I do appreciate it.
Well, you know what? You invite the guy from MyPillow, you made your own bed. Literally. Meanwhile, and I hope Trump doesn't find out about this because he will be very jealous, a bakery in Rochester, New York called Donuts Delight is selling donuts featuring the face of Dr. Anthony Fauci. There he is. His face is printed on top of a thick layer of buttercream. Making donuts to bring attention to a health crisis might be the most American thing any American has ever done. So congratulations to them. I also want to wish a happy Doctor's Day to Anthony Fauci and all the medical professionals out there, not just for what they're doing right now, but for all year. We show them our weird bodies and they don't laugh at us, and we really do appreciate that too. You know, a very good way to thank doctors right now is to follow their orders when they tell you to stay home. Many people are not. In the midst of all this, there are people throwing coronavirus parties, for real. A guy in Maryland threw 2 coronavirus parties last week. And look, I don't want anybody to get coronavirus except for that guy in Maryland. I would like, if possible, I'd like him to get 2 of them. Police in some cities in the South are also having trouble with churches where pastors are refusing to close because they believe God will protect them from the virus. One Pentecostal church in Louisiana had more than 1,000 people show up this weekend, and they were hugging and touching and laying hands on each other, which is not good. It is bad for everyone. You know, it's important to remember that you don't have to go to church. You don't even have to leave your home to celebrate the word of the Lord, because rest assured, TV televangelist Kenneth Copeland is busy on the case.
In the name of Jesus.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
standing in the office of the prophet of God, I execute judgment on you, COVID-19. I execute judgment on you, Satan, you destroyer, you killer. You get out, we break your power, you get off this nation. I demand judgment on you. I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Yes.
Did anyone else get the sense the guy in the glasses isn't really buying it? Let's look at him again.
I demand a vaccination to come immediately.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe we could get some eggs too, Lordy? Of all the dopey things that have been posted online over the past couple of weeks, this might be the dopiest. The Instagrammy for most tone-deaf response to the coronavirus goes to billionaire David Geffen, who over the weekend posted this photo of his super yacht to Instagram with the caption, "Sunset last night, isolated in the Grenadines, avoiding the virus. I'm hoping everyone is staying safe." Obviously, that didn't go over great. People went nuts on Geffen, so much so he had to delete his Instagram account, which is probably for the best. Listen, no one wants best wishes from a super yacht right now. If I was president, that's the first ship I'd make them turn into a hospital. I'd pull that right in the harbor and load it up with cots. Like everyone this weekend, my wife and I watched The Tiger King on Netflix. Unfortunately, we had to wait to watch until we put the kids asleep. So I thought it might be helpful to combine Netflix with Disney Plus to create a new version of The Tiger King, not just for adults, but for the whole family.
I've had my days of coke, I had my days of drinking, I had my days of meth.
You're leading me down a road where people are just gonna say you have to join a cult to be a tiger trainer. Promise you. Been here 35 years. Heard it all forever.
I was Joe's campaign manager for about a year and a half. It was the worst experience of my life. It was horrible, horrible, horrible.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carell from Big Cat Rescue.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Travis was not gay, okay? Travis was banging every girl in the park.
Oh, Mama Carol, she sure loves you. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. Oh, Mama made this for you.
Hakuna Matata. Hey, you know what? We've got joining us from his home, our pal Guillermo. How you doing, Guillermo?
I'm doing great, Jimmy.
Guillermo, why are you not wearing your security uniform? You should be in full uniform protecting me virtually at all times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to go get in a dry clean.
Do you drop that stuff off yourself? You do your own dry cleaning?
Yeah, I drop it in the dry cleaner. Yes, I do it myself.
Okay, very good. All right, everything's good at home?
Everything is fine. Just to stay safe.
What?
Everything is fine. Trying to stay safe.
Okay, I thought you said yesterday safe.
No, I say I'm fine. I'm trying to stay safe.
All right. I think, you know what, when we're apart for a while, Guillermo forgets how to speak English, but you'll work on that, right?
I will. I'll try my best.
All right.